Hey everyone, today I'm gonna make how to make a 0.20 molar sodium chloride solution, basically salt water. We will prepare 500 milliliter of water, explore some cool chemical concepts along with the way like molarity, the difference between concentrated and dilute solution, and why water is such an amazing compound. Let's get started. So I'm Tenu. Let's do the experiment. I have 500 ml of water and I have 5.9 grams of NaCl and I have teaspoon and some equipment to use it. Now I'm gonna add a water into the container. Container supposed to be a dry and clean, and I'm gonna add a salt in it. I'm gonna mix with the water. The salt supposed to be dissolved a lot. So what's happening here? Sodium chloride is a ionic compound, meaning it's made of positively charged sodium ions and negatively charged chloride ions. What is polar molecule? That means one side is slightly negative and other side slightly positive. As I stare, the negative oxygen side of water pulls on the Na plus ions and the positive hydrogen side pulls on the Cl ions. The interaction called ion diploid interaction. A type of intermolecular force breaks the salt apart and pulls it into solution. Thus how salt dissolves into water. Let's get into dissolution process. So what's happening here? Sodium chloride is an ionic compound, meaning it's made of positively charged sodium ions and negatively charged chloride ions. So what is polar molecule? That means one side slightly negative and other side slightly positive. As you stare, the negative oxygen side of water pulls on Na plus ions and the positive hydrogen side pull on the Ca minus ions. So the interaction called ion diploid interaction. A type of intermolecular force breaks the salt apart and pulls into a solution. That's how salt dissolves. Now, just for fun, I'm adding pure raw food coloring into the water. It doesn't change the chemistry at all, but it helps me see the solution more clearly and makes the final product more colorful and good looking. This can especially helpful when comparing different solutions later when I'm considering one versus dilute. Let's talk about concentrated versus dilute. A concentrated solution has more solute in the same amount of solvent. A dilute solution has less solute. Our solution has a 0.20 molarity solution somewhat concentrated. If I add some more water, it would become more dilute because the solute would spread out more. Let's talk about why water is important. Water is often called universal solvent because it can dissolve so many substances, especially ionic and polar compound like NaCl.
Let's do the calculations. I have 0.20 molarity and volume is 0.500. Moles NaCl equal to molarity times volume. 0.20 times 500 equal to 0.10. Let's convert to mole into gram. So I have 58.44 NaCl mass number, and let's find out the mass of NaCl. 0.110 times 58.44 gram per mole equal to 58. Grams of NaCl. We need to make a solution. Thank you for listening to me.